Hi everyone, thank you for joining me here at Psychic Tarot by Iris on my channel. Always wonderful to have you spend this time with me, and always super excited to do this reading for April. I'm not sure the sign yet because I haven't chosen the card, but it'll be for the sun, the moon, and the rising. And as always, please like, comment, and share, especially subscribe. And right next to the subscribe button there's a little bell, and if you click on that, then you will always be notified as to when my videos are up. So, thank you again, and let's see what sign we're going to be reading for today. Oh, and just before I start, let me let you know that all the info on the cards that I'm using and also all the info on how to contact me will be in the drop-down menu. All right, guys, so let's move on. Let's see what sign we're reading for. Normally, I shuffle and pick all the cards ahead of time, but for the month of April, I decided to do it this way. I hope you are all liking it. All right, so we are reading for Taurus. So Taurus, you are next. Okay, leave it just like that. And let's get our trusted tarot cards. Let's shuffle. Okay. Well, thank you guys, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm over here out in Florida, and it's a little rainy, but it promises to be, we needed the rain, but it promises to be a beautiful day. So I hope you are enjoying yours wherever you may be. Don't forget to share this video with family and friends so that we can all benefit from Spirit's message. Okay, and don't forget, if you want a one-on reading, you can contact me at psychictarotbyiris@gmail.com. Alrighty, let's see. This is the shadow card, or what I would call the soul card as well. So it's in the upright position. So it seems that you are controlling your urges, controlling your cravings. So you seem to be in balance. You're taking control of the power you have over your situation. So, and as I always say, you get more with honey than you do with vinegar. So this is a sign that you are definitely taming the animal in you in a very positive way. So it seems that things are moving in the direction that you want them to move in. So you are taking control of your situation. All right, let's see what other messages we get. Okay, so it seems like though you have gotten the 10 of Swords in the reverse position. So it's been hard. It's been very difficult for you, Taurus, and you have spent a lot of time analyzing the situation, and a lot of thoughts, a lot of effort has gone into it. And it's been very trying as well. But from what I see now is the card is in reverse. So therefore it indicates to me that now better things are coming. The worst is over. So it's time to move forward. It's a new beginning. Turn the page and start anew. And being that you are taking control of your environment, of your instincts, of your cravings, of your urges, it feels as though now you're feeling stronger. You're feeling more capable of handling the situation around you. Next message is the Queen of Wands, and I got these two cards in the reading for the whole month of April, the collective reading. So this is very interesting how it's coming up. All right, so, and you also may shuffle. So we have here the Queen of Wands, and she could be an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. And it is showing the picture of a female, but it could be a male or a female in this particular situation. So whoever this person is, very much in control of their own creativity. There seems to be balance. The Strength card is also governed by the sign of Leo. So there might be someone that you, Taurus, that you are coming across with. It could be a Leo. It could be one of these other signs that you're having interaction with, Taurus. And Taurus is an earth sign. And here we have fire signs. So you might be dealing with someone who is very creative, very outgoing, and wants to keep certain situations in momentum. It seems as though you are more settled. You're usually more practical, down to earth. So this is a wonderful balance as far as energies are concerned. All right, so now we have the two of, it's really the High Priestess, and her number is the 2. So the High Priestess speaks of understanding the subconscious, understanding what's lying beneath the surface of any situation. It's also speaking of trusting your instincts, trusting your intuition, trusting that gut feeling that tells you, Taurus, the direction that you need to be moving in. So it seems that perhaps this person is very intuitive, very in touch with that side of her or him that is future seeking. They really know and understand how to be very creative. All right, and now we have as the next message the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is someone who's coming into the situation very quickly, possibly coming in and leaving, but someone who's coming in to assist you, Taurus, in this particular situation, and it's going to be an in and out kind of thing, but bringing new ideas, bringing new messages, bringing new insight into the situation. All right, let's see. And now we have below the Strength card, we have the Devil's card, and the Devil's card came up in reverse. So this means that now you are seriously overcoming perhaps behaviors, Taurus, that didn't serve you. Perhaps now you're thinking, I'm sorry for moving the camera. Perhaps you're thinking now that you're holding yourself back. You have been keeping yourself from accomplishing or taking control of your life, and now you feel as though you are in control. Now you're taking control. Now you want to move forward. Now you feel stronger. Now you feel as though you can control your urges, control, let's say, behavioral addictions. Let's say you have a tendency to behave a certain way under certain situations, but you feel that those are not servicing you. Now you're taking control of them. Now you're feeling as though you're not letting these situations handle you. You are handling the situations. All right, so let's see what the next message is. And that would be Temperance in reverse. That is the card Temperance. And it might have been that what was going on when you were not feeling yourself, or when you were not in control of your situation, it's possible that your emotions were going to extremes. Maybe one minute you were feeling one way, and the next minute it was just all the way over to the other side of the pendulum. So it could be that now you have implemented moderation. You have looked for balance and harmony within yourself. So I think these are energies that you're working with, Taurus, that are assisting you in moving more productively forward. So it feels as though now you've taken control of your emotions. Now you feel as though you can balance things. You're looking for the harmony in situations, and being that the worst is over, now you're able to move forward. Okay, so there is forward momentum here, and that's a good thing. A lot of challenges have been overcome, and it seems as though there have been a lot of adjustments to behavior that was not serving you. All right, so here we go. So now you don't feel, perhaps you're understanding that the limitations you created for yourself, they were created by yourself. So now you're understanding that that's not the way that you want to feel. That's not what you want to engage. You are a person that's very creative, very outgoing, very social, fiery, enthusiastic, passionate. And you were feeling as though you were holding yourself back. All right, let's see what the next message is. And that would be the World in reverse. The World in reverse. So there's still a few adjustments that need to be made to the way of thinking. You have to be very careful, very astute, very aware of how you are talking to yourself. How is it that perhaps your thoughts or your behavior is holding you back? And this seems to be more self-imposed than anything else. So you're almost at the end of that cycle where you're realizing the direction that you need to take and what will get you there. The last message is the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords indicates that decisions have been made. This is where you take the sword. When I see the sword in reverse, I always think of holding the sword and then saying, this is what I want. This is the way I'm going to move forward. And so it seems as though you have made a decision. And you are absolutely determined on overcoming these behavioral situations that kept holding you back. Perhaps you have felt at some point that you were not in control, and now you're deciding that you are going to take control of your urges, of your instincts, or your behaviors, or your cravings that were not serving you well. So you felt stuck when all these things were not in play. So now you feel as though, okay, I can control my cravings, I can control my urges. I have the availability to create my own environment, my own situation. I have the availability, I can create power. I have power to create balance. I also will not allow my behaviors or any type of addictions or addictive behavior that does not serve me or that makes me emotional, and I'm going from one moment, I'm feeling one way 1 minute and then another way another minute. So you feel as though now you want to take control of that. And all of these things were possibly making you making you kind of feel as though you were stuck and not moving forward. But it feels as though you have realized, that you are realizing that now all this is self-imposed and you can move forward. So you're very close to accomplishing exactly what you desire, meaning overcoming all these situations. Now, these are all different scenarios that could be happening in all kinds of different ways. This is a general reading, and of course it doesn't apply to everyone, but this is normally for Taurus, the sun, the moon, and the rising, and it's just an idea of the energies that you might be working with. But I feel as though at this moment, right now, at the beginning of April, you have decided the direction you want to take. You have decided that this is what you want to do, and you're not allowing anything else to interfere with what your plans are. Remember that you have assistance from someone who's going to be coming in. Now, this Queen of Wands could imply a male or a female. So you have another one. You have another person. And swords are Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. So you might have a person of one of those signs coming in, rushing in to assist you, rushing to give you that push, that push or that message that will allow you to touch base with your intuition and move forward. Okay, so let's see. Let's get some angel messages here, Taurus, and see. I'm sorry for hitting the camera. All right, let's get some angel messages, some guidance from the angels, and let's see where that'll take us. So, I don't see a lot of people in your reading. It seems like these are things that you are working within yourself, Taurus, or there might be one person. Well, there might be two people. There might be a male or a female who is there and supportive. The Queen of Wands normally implies someone who's very loyal, is there for you, and is ready and willing to assist you on your path. And you have someone else coming in to bring you a message and take you along. The Queen of Wands and the Knight of Swords all seem to be focused on the High Priestess. And the High Priestess sometimes indicates that you will receive messages in your dreams. And it also indicates that you're more psychic, intuitive than you believe yourself to be. So please trust what you feel. Trust how your inner guidance is speaking to you. And this is most definitely a card that implies be careful how you speak to yourself. Your internal dialogue is very important. All right, so let's see what the angels have to say. And all right, so your angel message reads, not the right time. Okay, so what that means to me in this particular situation is it's not the right time to rush through anything. It's not the right time to push yourself in a direction that you do not wish to go in. So it is the time to slow down, touch base with your inner intuition, your inner guidance, You have two people here that are coming in to assist you. So it's not the time to distrust. It's the time to say, I'm willing to receive assistance if I need it. And also taking control of your own instincts. Now, let's see. Let's get another angel message. And you'll have the names of all these cards in the drop-down menu, guys. All right, let's just cut that. Okay, here we go. And we're going to pull out the angel, and that's Carissa. And Carissa says, you are at the end of a cycle in your life. Okay, now just with that sentence, here is the world card. And the world card normally indicates that you are at the end of the cycle, almost ready to begin a new cycle. So definitely before your choice is made, you are definitely in that space where now you are determined to move forward in a different direction. And the rest of the message says, call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you now. All right, so after, I'll leave these two messages like this. I hope you can see them. After, it's been a hard road. It's been a difficult task, Taurus, because you've been working with yourself, really, overcoming the way you speak to yourself, internal dialogue, taking control of your cravings, your urges, your impulses, and knowing that you are the person that's holding yourself back, not not people around you. So trusting your inner guidance and your inner intuition is very important. All right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to throw one or two cards over. Let's see. I'd like a little more on this Knight of Swords. A little more information about this person that's rushing in to assist you. All right, so let's see. All right, let's see, Taurus. And I've got the Ten of Swords in reverse. Now, here we go. This is the Ten of Swords in reverse, and here is the Ten of Swords in reverse. So this person that's rushing in, this person that's coming in to assist you is going to be this message that's coming in is going to be very important, very meaningful in how you start to change the way you are thinking. And that's kind of the outlook. Now you're seeing that the worst is over, whatever chaos was occurring, now you're seeing the light. You're seeing that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and you will be moving forward. So whatever this message is that's coming in the month of April for you, Taurus, is going to be very beneficial. All right, let's get a little more on this Queen of Wands. Let's see if we can get something. And these are all scenarios. As I said, it's general energy. It's not specific. So it gives you an indication of what might be happening in the month of April. All right, let's see with the Queen of Wands. I've got as a modifier the Ace of Pentacles. And it's in reverse. So perhaps a lot of what's going on might be there. One scenario might be that this Queen of Wands is going to assist you in nurturing your needs or in nurturing your desires on how you will be spending your resources. Perhaps monies wasn't flowing the way you wanted it to flow, and this woman or this gentleman is coming in to assist you on managing your financial status. Let's pull one more on the Queen. Okay, so I've got the Sun in reverse. It's funny because some of these cards came out in the general reading for the month of April. So there's a lot of that energy that we are all experiencing. And it speaks of not burning yourself out in this situation. So whatever creativity, whatever ideas you have, whatever you're passionate about, whatever you want to go for, it has to be done in moderation. Don't burn yourself out. So go slow. Determine what steps you need to and pace yourself in your movement. Trust what needs to be done first and go slow at it because you don't want to burn yourself out. All right, so let me see what might be holding some of you back with the Eight of Swords. Let's see what card comes up with that. These are such little cards, they're very difficult to shuffle, but they're so gorgeous. All right, let's see. Okay, I've got the Eight of Wands. My goodness. If you watch the general energies for the month of April, you will see that some of these cards have come out, and that is always amazing to me, because it definitely indicates that all this energy is in play for a lot of us. All right, so I have the Eight of Wands and the Eight of Swords. So that would indicate to me that now you don't feel as stuck as you did. Now you're talking to your internal dialogue is improving. It's getting better. There's a momentum. So there's either travel coming up, or the idea that perhaps now the projects, you're focusing on your projects and there's momentum. It'll be moving. So you've got it going now. That's a great thing. Another card for the Eight of Swords. And I've got the Seven of, that is the Chariot. And that is number 7. What a beautiful artwork. Ciro Marchetti's cards, and that's the Grand Lux. All right, so now let's see. With the Chariot, it normally means you overcoming your challenges, taking control again of your situation. But it has come up in reverse, so that means that you need to harness your resources, focus your attention, and take control of whatever finances need to be paid attention to. Where is it that you need to focus your attention as far as your resources, your finances are concerned? So you must discipline yourself and determine what needs to be done. And as you see, the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Wands is here. So now everything is in movement. So discipline yourself, know what to prioritize, and a step at a time in the direction that you want to go in. Okay, let's see. All right, I'm going to throw one more card over the World in reverse. Let's see what comes up with that. Okay, here we go. All right, so let's see. Okay, I've got the King of Swords. So there's definitely Taurus and Aries. I'm sorry. There's definitely a Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini that's coming in. Now, the King of Swords to me in the reverse would indicate that there's a need to be very clear in communication, very clear in the way you express yourself, and not allow yourself to be emotional in the decisions that you need to make this month, but be more logical, be more strategic, prioritize, be sure that you are in tune with the direction you want to take. And if that means stop and slow the pace down so that you could get going in the right direction, then that's what you must do. The card came out in reverse, so be very clear as to how you communicate and be very tactful in the way you communicate. All right, so as from what I see, as far as the angels are concerned, when they say not the right time, it means don't be impulsive, don't go full speed ahead. Someone is coming in to give you the messages that you are going to be needing in the month of April, and you have someone here who is very loyal, the very loyal type of person who is there to assist you. So don't be afraid to reach out and accept assistance from whoever is willing to give it to you. We all like to be independent. We all like to do things on our own, but sometimes every once in a while we do have to reach out and allow others to either guide us or assist us on our path. So the first card and the shadow card, the soul card, was one of you in the month of April. Definitely taking your power back, putting curtailing your urges or being less impulsive. So now you're on the path of controlling your environment, your choices, and your direction. All right, Taurus. So You're a very grounded, very practical, very rational, down-to-earth type of sign. So I know that you won't have any problems in slowing the pace down and being more in tune with your inner self. All right, guys, wonderful. So you guys have a wonderful, wonderful April. I wish you the best. And until the next time, and thank you to all my subscribers that are Taurus and all those subscribers that are on their way or viewing my video this April. Thank you so much. Love and light to you all, and may you have a very successful April. Thank you. Bye-bye.